We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jakari from Twisted Nightmare Gaming and LNN, the Lunar Nightmare Network, and back at you with another deck profile. This isn't a Genesis deck profile. There's way too many points in this motherfucker for it to be a Genesis deck. Hell, you can see that just off of roughly about 7 cards sitting on this main page right now. As you can see, this is a 60 card build of zombie horrors. If you haven't realized that by saying main deck 60 cards, but right now you see probably about, I say about 40-ish of them. I'm not really trying to count this off top. Ah, damn, it actually was 40. It's 48 actually of the 60. But I'll go straight into the deck profile. It's 1 Shang-Chi, 3 Unizombie, 2 Banshee, 1 Bloom, 1 Doom Kaiser, my fault, 1 Doom King, 2 Eldritch, 3 Mizuki, 1 Gozuki, and then 2 Bell, 2 Droll. Those are the only 2 hand traps in this entire deck. There are 2 Bells and the 2 Drolls. That's it. All of them are in the side deck, by the way. For the switch up. 1 Devouring Sarcophagus, 2 Black Lair, 1 Fairy Zayton, 1 Plague Spreader, 1 Magmolar, and 1 Volcarian. And then for the Horus lineup, it's 1 Duomatef, 1 Happy, 3 Mseti, 1 Kevin Senuev. For the spells, 3 Zombie World, 2 Curse Eldlin, 1 Black Awakening, 1 White Destiny, 3 King Sark, 1 Walls of the Imperial Tombs, 1 Delta of Invitation. So yes, there are 5 field spells in this deck. You go through them very quickly if you really want to see them that badly. Easiest part of it is the Zombie World. I really don't have a way of searching the other 2 outright. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. Truthfully, if you don't get to Walls is just really a replacement as a 4th pseudo copy of King Sark. Delta's really just to dump either the Eldritch or the Battle Drop. Taking it back a little bit with Resurrection, 2 Book of Life, 2 Burial from a Different Dimension, 2 copies of Ghost Fusion, which truthfully you can cut, 3 Super Polys, then 2 Conquistador, 2 Scarlet Sanguine, 1 Glorious Golden Land, 1 Golden Land Forever, and 2 Harketo. For the extra, this is where the switching can happen. I'll give you some options if you really want them, but it's 1 Mad Golden Lord, 1 Fallen of the Golden Land, Fallen Angel of the Golden Land, 1 Zombie Vampire, 1 Vampire Sucker, 1 Skeletal Dragon Felgran, 1 Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, 2 Chaos Angels, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Immortal Dragon, 1 Coral Dragon. The Coral Dragon is cuttable. 1 of the Chaos Angels is cuttable. I have some substitutions down in the side deck as well, because part of my side deck is actually extra deck monsters. And as you can see down there at the bottom, what is it? Where are we at? 1 Drago Necro, Nether Soul Dragon, 1 Dragos Stapelia, 1 Duke of Demise, 1 Garua. And in the side deck, it's 3 Ash, 3 Mourner, 2 Meows, 3 Fualos. Those are the monsters in the side deck monsters for the main deck. And then the extra deck, it is actually... Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. It's 1 Yuki-Onna, 1 Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, 1 number 90, 38, and then S38. Truth be told, if you want to take out the S38, you get into enough 8s and 10s, you could put in Gustav and Lieb. If you want to take out most of this, you could go Varudris. And there's a lot of ways you can go with the extra deck, honestly. I do it the most generic version because originally this zombie deck without the Horus cards was my Genesis zombie deck, which I think I've profiled once before. Oddly enough, the deck, if I take out either the Drolls, the Ghost Bell, or the Zombie Vampire, or the Chaos Angels, it really just depends on how you want to go with it. The deck can be fully Genesis legal depending on what you take out of it. I actually made the zombie deck prior to the points adjustment that came like towards the end of last year. But I haven't had a chance to really play Genesis in so long that I never updated it. But I can make it Genesis legal just by switching up the main and the extra. I made it the extra deck. And not playing my side deck at all. Because, let's be real, let's see what's that? 15 for the Ashes. The Mourners are 3. I think Meows is like 3 or 5. And Fualos is 7. And then I'd have to take out every Link monster. And then in the extra deck comes down to if I want to play the Zombie Vampire or the Chaos Angels. If I want to play the Chaos Angels, then I take out the Zombie Vampire. And then, guess what? The funniest part about it is once I take out the Zombie Vampire, the main deck is legal again. Actually, no, that's still a lie, because I forgot Super Poly's 13 points. Never mind. You would have to fundamentally change enough of this deck to where you'd be playing pretty much Zombie Eldritch. And I think I've built that before too. We might revisit that one later. But I'm rambling here. Anyways. But yeah. I may do a small like test hand combo tutorial. I actually screenshotted like 5 different hands between going first and going second, and I was gonna see if I could, I might do a video because I have the deck sitting in front of me. I just don't feel like grabbing the tripod. This becomes fundamentally a lot easier for me to do without me having to grab my cards every single time. Because trying to find all of my decks when they're in different places or in a different bag is very annoying. But truth be told, that's it for the profile, folks. Just a quick update. Yu-Gi-Oh videos are going to be a little bit scarce, like I said in the community post, on Facebook, on X. Should have put it on IG, but I don't use IG to care enough. I don't post on TikTok at all, and I could have put it on Threads, but there's not enough people that know me on Threads or Blue Sky that care. So I didn't post it on those. I was in a car accident back on the 10th of January. My car, which housed pretty much 90% of my collection, is gone. It's basically totaled. I have all of my cards sitting in various bags back in my room. So I'm not trying to dig through all of this shit again. Trying to find every deck that I've built. So deck profiles, unless it's a profile I'm shooting for someone else's deck, will primarily be shot in this format off of Neuron. Genesis included, because I just realized that now they have the Genesis points listing on here. Again, hadn't shot a deck profile in a while. Didn't really update Neuron enough to realize it until tonight. But anyways, this has been your boy Jakari, Twisted Nightmare Gaming, and Ellen in the Little Nightmare Network. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for future notifications. Catch you guys on the next video.